Attention, all men! Is hair loss causing you stress and anxiety? Do you feel like you're losing your youthful appearance? Well, you're not alone. Hair loss is a common concern for men of all ages, affecting millions worldwide. But the good news is that there are effective treatments available to help you regain your hair and confidence. Welcome to the greatest YouTube channel, Vitality Lab TV, the ultimate destination for those who want to keep their beautiful looks. In today's episode, we'll unravel the mysteries of male pattern baldness and introduce you to the latest and most effective treatments that are out on the market right now. Let's get started. First things first, let's look at the potential causes of why hair loss in men could occur. Genetics and family history. Ever noticed how hair loss seems to run in families? Well, it's not just a coincidence. If your relatives have a history of losing hair, chances are you might face it too. This type of hair loss is known as male pattern baldness. In medical science, it's called androgenic alopecia, and it's all about genetics. It's a gradual process. You might first see your hairline taking a slow retreat or discover thinner spots on the top of your head. It's like a hair marathon where your genes set the pace. But unfortunately, they're not always in a hurry to keep your hair around. Medical conditions. Hair loss isn't always just about genetics. Sometimes, it's your body's way of waving a red flag. Hormonal imbalances or autoimmune diseases can be the culprits too. Take thyroid issues, for instance. They can mess with your hair big time, leading to thinning or bald spots. Or consider scalp infections. They're like unwanted guests causing havoc up top. And then there's trichotillomania, where people end up pulling out their own hair. Alopecia areata is an autoimmune condition. It makes your immune system attack your hair cells, causing bald patches. Medical treatments. Here's something you might not know. The medications you take for other health issues can sometimes play a tricky game with your hair. We're talking about treatments for biggies like cancer, depression, gout, and arthritis. Unfortunately, a side effect of these medications can be hair loss. It's like they're helping one part of you but throwing a curveball at your hair. Stress. Did you know that when stress levels hit the roof, your hair might start to bail on you? Yep, chronic stress or those big, stressful life events can actually lead to your hair thinning out. So whatever's behind your hair loss, the key thing is that it's all about personal choice when picking a fix. Take a peek at our selected treatments below. Who knows, one of them might just be the perfect match for you. Medication formula. Minoxidil. Rogaine. Ever heard of it? You can easily grab it off the shelf at your nearby pharmacy in liquid or foam form. The cool thing is, they've got specific mixes for both men and women. Apply it to your head twice a day to promote hair growth and prevent hair loss. The star player in Rogaine is minoxidil, which you can also snag in a generic version to save some dough, either as a pill or liquid. But both Rogaine and minoxidil can take about 4 to 6 months to see results. And remember, how well it works depends on how you use it and how much you're taking. Finasteride. Finasteride? It's a once-a-day pill, but the catch is that you'll need a prescription from your doctor. Stick with it daily for at least 6 months. That's when the FDA says it might work. Here's how finasteride works its magic. It's like the DHT, dihydrotestosterone hormone, reducing its levels in your body. DHT usually triggers prostate growth, but with finasteride on patrol, your prostate stays in check. Hair transplants. The two most popular hair transplant procedures are follicular unit transplantation and follicular unit extraction. Follicular unit transplantation, FUT, is like the classic move in the hair transplant world. This is how it works. They start by taking a strip of skin from the back of your head, where your hair is still thick and full. Next, a surgeon plays a bit of a matchmaker, carefully removing the follicles from that strip. Finally, they rehome those follicles to the areas where your hair loss is happening. It's quite the journey from back to front. Now, let's talk about the flip side. FUT, while effective, does have its drawbacks. The recovery time can be a bit longer thanks to those healing stitches. Plus, a few folks might feel more nighttime discomfort post-surgery, though it varies from person to person. Follicular unit extraction. FUE is like a tactical strike in the hair world. The surgeon takes hair follicles from the sides of your head and lower back of your head, aka the donor area, and plants them where there are bald spots. And get this, dihydrotestosterone is FUE's cooler cousin. It uses a fancy tool to make the whole process even slicker. It's pretty much a hair transplant with an upgrade. Hey, while you're here soaking in all this hair-saving information, why not pause for a second? Drop us a comment below and tell us, what's been your experience with hair loss? We're curious to hear your stories. Additionally, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. It helps us keep bringing you more content like this. Alright, back to the hair talk. Laser therapy. Have you ever heard of it? It's like a growth mechanism for your hair follicles. Especially for folks with alopecia areata, it might just coax those shy hairs back out. Researchers are buzzing about this thing called low-level laser therapy. It could be a secret weapon that will aid in hair growth and help prevent future hair loss. Now let's keep it real. The proof of laser therapy's magic is still kind of limited. But on the flip side, there's this study saying LLLT is not just safe, but also pretty effective for beating male pattern hair loss. So it might be worth a shot, right? Changing lifestyle. Quit smoking. You probably know smoking's a no-go for your lungs, right? But here's a twist. It might also be a fast track to hair loss. In a study conducted in 2020, it was found that Be Precise with the 1,000 men who smoked also experienced hair loss. This was in contrast to less than half of the men who did not smoke. So, are you thinking of quitting? Besides all the other perks, it could be your ticket to hanging on to your hair a bit longer. Balanced diet. Eating healthily is not only beneficial for the body, but also for the hair. Imagine your plate as a colorful rainbow, and it's filled with a variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean proteins. A balanced diet gives your body the nutrients it needs to function correctly. And hey, maybe take it easy on the sweets. In 2018, a research review found that some vitamins and minerals in food help hair stay healthy. Ready to add some to your grocery list? Go for lean beef, beans, those green leafy wonders, iron-fortified grains, and eggs for a good iron kick. Craving some omega-3s? Salmon, mackerel, tuna, flax seeds, egg yolks, hemp seeds, and walnuts have got your back. And for a protein punch, fish, eggs, and lean meats are your go-to. Don't forget to drink plenty of water, too. It is good for your hair from the inside out. Reduce stress. Stress could be the major culprit, too. It's like an uninvited guest who's rough on your body and a nightmare for your hair, sometimes even leading to hair loss. Now, let's talk solutions. To keep stress in check, here are some go-to strategies. Getting enough restful sleep, meditating, regular physical activity, practicing yoga, natural remedies, oils. Have you heard about the power of oils for hair growth? Check this. Studies suggest peppermint oil could be a game changer for hair growth. And rosemary oil, it's not just for cooking. Rosemary leaf extract has been improving blood flow to the scalp for a long time. It's also excellent at promoting hair regrowth. Plus, the crowd favorites, coconut oil, castor oil, and olive oil, are often recommended too. Onion juice. Guess what? Folks with patchy hair loss, known as alopecia areata, found a surprising ally in onion juice. When they used it on their scalp, they got noticeable hair growth. Saw palmetto. Meet the saw palmetto, a natural gem from the Serenoa repens tree. It's not just for migraines, an enlarged prostate, or chronic pelvic pain. Here's the cool part. Research shows it might be a friend to those battling hair loss. Multiple studies show impressive results. Hair quality increased by 60%, hair count by 27%, and hair density by over 82%. And it is best for the folks with androgenetic alopecia. Saw palmetto seems chill, with no nasty side effects. Regrowing hair? It is totally possible with the right treatment, medications, or a combo of both. But keep in mind that some cases are tough to crack, and regrowth just might not be on the cards for some people. If your hair took a hit due to stress or diet changes, breathe easy. Chances are it'll bounce back once you de-stress or tweak your eating habits. However, if you have alopecia areata or alopecia totalis, or if hair loss is due to scarring, minoxidil and finasteride may not be effective. And that's it. We've explored a variety of options, from over-the-counter solutions to natural remedies, and even touched on when treatments might not work. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content.